over. He posted this on yesterday. Hey, I was informed that the team will be seeking a trade immediately, and we will be working with me and my family to find the right place to continue competing for championships. Cut to the end where he simply says, love you guys. James, let me get to the resident receiver on the desk.
Yeah. Why?
This was not weird to me, but it was just an unfortunate reminder of how cutthroat the NFL is. Ooh. Cooper Kupp was the dude for the Rams. I've seen Cooper Kupp, maybe met him once in my life. It was at Calamigos Guest Ranch, a hotel about 45 minutes away from here.
Nice.
He was with Matthew Stafford. I think they were with their wives and kids, whatever the case may be. Like, they like this.
No doubt.
Cooper Kupp, Triple Crown winner, Super Bowl MVP. Yeah. Cooper Kupp was the second player selected in Sean McVay's draft class 2017. Like, all of those ties, and you still gonna get discarded the minute a new Puka Nacua came in the league. So, do you think Cooper Kupp is kind of getting the raw end of the deal?
Well, it's crazy, man, because, you know, a lot of players be in denial when you see certain stuff happening. You know what I mean? And all year long, I was watching the Rams games, and I'm like, where's Kupp? Where's Kupp? Because I seen game plan, Puka. We all know what that means as veteran players. We know what that means. It's crazy to me nowadays that this is starting to surprise a lot of people. You know, like, I always go back to what Charles Woodson told me, man. He said, never catch any feelings in this business because the great ones will eventually one day be out of the door. Yeah. We've seen it with the Brett Favres. We've seen it with the Peyton Mannings. We've seen it with the Aaron Rodgers. We've seen it with the Charles Woodsons, right? It happens around the National Football League. It is the business of the National Football League. That's why you cannot get all emotional with one organization. Cooper Kupp, I understand you might wanted to play with this organization your whole career, but that's not usually necessarily has it work. Everybody is tradable, except maybe one or two people in the National Football League. But everybody is tradable. So for Cooper Kupp, I seen it. I don't know how you didn't see it because it was times to where I seen Cooper Kupp on the sideline and I knew he was frustrated because he wasn't getting the targets and the opportunities and all that. And Puka Nacua was, or the other guys were. And when that starts happening, you have to look at yourself and say, dang, I'm making this amount of money? Yeah, it could be that time. The good thing is he's a special player and he will be somewhere else and he will be making plays for another team. How do you keep yourself
from being cutthroat then? Because, you know, in the league, you always want to build up and help out the next generation. But I, to some degree, understood Aaron Rodgers with the Brett Favre and Brett Favre not wanting Aaron Rodgers. Because imagine a world where you Kupp brought the Rams, not their first Super Bowl, maybe it was, I don't remember. Andy, help me out here. You bring the Rams a Super Bowl. You're a Triple Crown winner. You're a Super Bowl MVP. You helped your replacement replace you. Yeah. Puka was a fifth-round pick, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And, like, how are you supposed to cheer on this dude, even though it means hurting your family, hurting your kids, hurting your wife, and hurting your pockets?
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think it's a raw deal. It's unfortunate we've all been in this situation. It's the NFL, bro. Let's just take the name Cooper Kupp out of your mind right now and just imagine what I'm telling you. A 31-year-old receiver that has missed 35% of their games the last 3 years, that's due $20 million. It's not worth it. Like, I get what Cooper Kupp means to that team. And I get what the Rams are doing. They're taking emotion out of it. Because emotion would say, man, this is one of our leaders. He's Stafford's best friend. I know that for a fact. He's a really good leader in the receiver room. But a 31-year-old receiver who's been hurt 18 out of the last 51 games, hasn't played in the last 3 seasons, and is due to make $20 million. You can't tell me that that's right for that franchise.
No pay cut?
Yeah, offer him a pay cut then.
But I'm telling you, the skill, I mean, James, you probably know this more than I have. Just what the skill set has diminished because it seems like it's diminished it obviously has from the 2021 season. Like, he's not the same receiver he was in 2021. And I think that's what the Rams are saying. And quite honestly, I think there might be a team out there that would take him for $20 million. So that's why he's not going to take the pay cut route.
There's a lot of teams that could take Cooper Kupp. I don't understand why everybody's so sensitive about this. This is the NFL, right? I know you have that initial shock because I've been there like, what the hell? But for him, though, I mean, just being honest here, he has less than 1,000 yards in the last 3 seasons, right? So you knew the writing was on the wall. You're not producing. You be hurt, too. And another thing is, I remember a couple years ago, they had a lot of, I won't even get into who was saying it, but they had a lot of good wide receivers over there. And this is when they were doing really, really good. And he was, I think, third third-round draft pick, I think, Cooper Kupp?
Cooper?
Yeah,
Third or fourth, anyway.
round.
But he had some really good players around him, right? Some first-rounders, some second, okay. And they were giving him the ball, like, yo, why we keep giving this third-round draft pick the ball and his opportunities? And everybody was hating on him, right? And then they got rid of them guys, them wide receivers, and he was the man. Yeah. Let's fast forward it. Now, Cooper Kupp, 3-crown winner and all that, but then we get to some days where we draft Puka.
Yeah.
And now you was hurt and Puka's balling. Now Puka's the guy. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
What's the big deal about it? He's older. He's making a lot of money. He's not really involved in the offense like he used to be. This is part of the NFL. I think Cooper Kupp's a really good wide receiver. He'll go to another team, and he'll play well. Yeah.
A lot of teams.
The teams
we'll take
that
him.
make the most sense for me, and James, tell me if you think this. So I don't think the Bengals are going to pay T. Higgins $30 million. The Bengals for $20 million, a number 2, and the Chargers.
100%.
I think the Chargers make a ton of sense, or the Broncos. The Chargers, for me, Roman and Harbaugh really like that veteran leader. They don't really have one in the receiver. Now, I have Ladd McConkey, but bring Cooper Kupp in for $20 million because you don't have any receivers outside of Ladd. Bring him in, let him play together, let him be the leader. He's still got some left in the tank. Him and Justin Herbert for a year or two, that makes a lot of sense.
I got 2 of them. Can I get one?
Talk to me.
I would like to see him with Commanders. Right? When you got like not a route runner, but a possession guy, that makes just your best friend, right? We look at Zach Ertz for Jalen Daniels. That's his guy. Imagine Cooper Kupp. And another one I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, what you got?
So I'm thinking like, yo, the Chiefs can use him.
Oh, Lord, stop it.
I've heard people
Hear
say
me
that.
out.
No, I've heard people say
Depending
that.
what goes on with Kelsey, he might get married or retire, whatever it is. He got a billionaire something situation in his future. Let's put that to the side. You bring him to the freaking Chiefs, Xavier Worthy go all the funeral. You got Cooper Kupp because he blocks.
Yeah,
He's
he does
coachable.
block, yeah.
Chiefs would take him for 15.
Now, what I'm doing, I'm with Chase. What I'm doing is, after I go get my stuff out of the locker from the Rams, I'm driving to the crib.
Oh, you driving? Okay.
Yeah, I'm driving back to the crib, and I'm saying, hey, babe, don't even worry about changing the kids' schools and all that type of stuff, because I'm just driving 25 minutes down to the Chargers facility. Ain't no need to move. Ain't no need to do nothing. They a playoff team. We know they need wide receivers. Go right there, get with a really good quarterback, and ball out. You ain't got to move, ain't got to move the family. Hey, keep all your appointments, babe. You good. All the same people.
Keep all your appointments.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.